We're doing part two due to the weather and the internet connection. So I won't. We're just going to be doing live on YouTube and Facebook and finishing up this live. As you guys have been notified that I am back on live, and then we'll continue doing this live. And I will definitely be doing. I am a very persistent individual, so I do appreciate each and every one of you guys that hang in there with me. And this is the opportunity. All right, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi Capricorn in here, as you know. All right, Latadra, there goes up, cuz. She said, I'm here. Yeah, there go Karen O'Brien. All right, we got Taurus, we got Gemini, we got Mama Kathy Sagittarius here. Faithful and true to the cause. T. Carter, back Scorpio, yes, baby. All right, let's give everybody opportunity. Those who come over there. Ian said, cut the cable. We're gonna cut the internet connection off. What's up there, Lex Virgo? All right there, how you doing? That's what I'm talking about. Natasha Foster here. We in class. I'm here. That's right. Harriet, bam, we live. Yes. All right. Just giving a couple of them an opportunity. Darius said, I'm still in the house, Pisces. We riding this. We gonna ride this storm. And then that gives an opportunity. People, especially that's on YouTube, actually want to be there. A lot of times on TikTok, people come in with that foolishness, so we don't even have that to deal with. But one of the things that I tell people, that the reason why I teach universal laws and I try to teach energy to people, because in order to truly understand self, you got to understand science. You got to understand math. And when you understand your feminine energy, and only in colonialism in the United States do they make everything about gay, straight, about it. I only say that term because it's something prevalent in the United States at this particular time. And a lot of people raised up in the church. But at the end of the day, true spirituality is about energy. What's up there, McNeely, Layton? What's that? Is that, Larrington? What's up there? Hey there, friend. That's Taurus. That's right. See that, riding the wave of knowledge. I know that's right. So when I'm talking about these things, y'all got to remember, a lot of people only preach what they were taught in seminaries. They were taught what the slave master wanted them to teach. And a lot of people never really sought the truth. At the end of the day, how many people actually say God revealed the truth? What's up, Fiona from Jamaica, back in this thing? How many people literally sending up, like, I really want to understand my energy? They don't talk like that. I really want to understand the concept of life. They don't ask those questions. So the reason why many people don't hear that, I'm constantly seeking God for the truth. I'm kind of like, I need to understand how to manifest. I need to understand how to teach your people. He's the one, and she's the one that's giving me this understanding. I just need y'all to understand. If you believe in the concept of God bless male and female, then you have to understand that you were never given dominion over another man or woman. You were given dominion over the things that God created. What's up there, Kimberly Dawkins? We back here in this thing. So when it comes to spirituality, you got to understand. I need to understand, if I'm going to do a certain type of work, I need to know the energy, what I'm working with. If I'm going to do work for somebody, I need to understand their energy. I can't manifest for everybody the same way. Because everybody don't have the same frequency. Everybody don't have the same vibration. With my water signs, I do one thing. With my air signs, I do another. With my earth signs, I do another. When I do my fire sign, I do another. And guess what? That's why my success rate is so high. If more practitioners, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, at the end of the day, if you can be a child of Shango, you can be a child of Oya, you can be a child of Ezalidontor, you can be, it don't matter. Because if you don't understand your energy and frequency, neither do you understand the energy and frequency of your ancestors. Like, I literally know the ancestors, I know whether they are Sagittarius. What's up there, Sister Brickhouse back in the house? Sister Jackie Taurus. I literally know the zodiac sign for certain ancestors, because I need to understand how to serve and work with that energy, how to get the most out of that energy. Every ancestor does not move fast, especially if they were earth sign when they were on this planet. Every ancestor, you have to, with the air sign, You have to deal with them different. Give them their libation. But my thing is, either you believe in the concept of male and female, or you believe in the concept of masculine energy or feminine energy. Now, if you're on a higher plane, you realize it's about feminine and masculine energy. And feminine energy is higher than masculine energy. Masculine energy sits here. Feminine energy here sits here. Then organ energy sits here. Feminine energy is not the most powerful energy. Divine energy is. But in order to manifest on earth, we have to work with either the feminine energy or the masculine energy. And if you master, you will work with all three. Oh, but at the very least, both of those energies. But both of those energies are blessed. Feminine energy, the feminine energy, is magnetic. You need to understand that when you're practicing your spirituality. If I'm dealing with feminine energy or feminine goddess, it's magnetic. If I'm dealing with a masculine goddess, then it's what? Because if your goddess, if she's ruled by the moon, that's feminine energy. That means it's magnetic energy. If that goddess is ruled by the sun, then it's masculine energy. It don't matter. What's up there, A. Johnson? I'm here. Calvina, my Cancer God sister. When you are doing spiritual work, all this stuff I got here, I understand the vibration and frequency by which I'm operating. So therefore, I'm not mixing certain things together that won't work. So when you get up and when I say Ankh this, when you see this sign right here, every last tradition, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, they all operate by masculine and feminine energy. And those that are sin beyond that are operating with organ energy, which is divine energy. It's neither male or female. It's divine energy. Okay? You need to understand that. And then in order to direct energy, that's why you need masculine energy. In order to birth anything, you need feminine energy. I don't care what you practice. The reason why some of you right now, you have birthed your dream, but you can't direct your dream because you don't respect masculine energy. Some of you guys, you got masculine energy. You got action, but you don't have no direction. You don't have no guidance. Because you need feminine energy for guidance. You need feminine energy for wisdom and understanding. You understand? When you have both, then you Ankh this. When you respect both, you Ankh this. But when you're trying to work with one over the other and you're not being balanced, so a lot of times how our ancestors or our spirits get us to manifest, when you are so, as a man, you are so in your feminine energy, the universe, because you need to manifest, the universe puts you with a masculine woman. If you are gay and you are a masculine man, he will put you with a feminine man. If you are bisexual, you're blessed because you deal with both energies, to be honest with you. But anyway, but my point is, understanding both of those energies, those vibrations, then you can manifest on your own. If you don't, then this universe gonna bring you together with certain people so you can have oneness. Because you have not learned how to have oneness by yourself. It's just the truth. If you are a very dominant man or woman, you're gonna always draw very receptive feminine energy people, whether male or female. It don't matter. Because it all brings balance. Now, if you are balanced and you understand both energies, then you know how to operate with anybody energy, no matter whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy. What I'm trying to do is first get us to acknowledge energy and vibration and frequency. After that, I'm trying to get you to understand masculine and feminine energy. And if you really trying to get deep, then I'm going to teach you how to learn how to deal with organ energy, which is divine energy. This is when you hear me make statements that my powers do not come from this world. That's divine energy. That is extraterrestrial energy. All that's different. Those are different frequencies, different vibrations. And so therefore they all manifest and operate differently. But if you understood that, then you know what? You'll respect these energies. But if you're trying to get dominion over a man or woman, you're wasting your time. That's right. Natasha Foster says, opposite attract to bring balance. No, we don't all say, why he with her? Why she with him? Because the only way that individual, because they're not completely developed, the only way they're going to get a balance of manifestation, they have to attract the opposite energy in order to get that. To get a north, you need a south. To get an east, you need a west. Because the universe going to always bring things into balance. If you with a unbeliever, you're going to attract a believer. If you got somebody, if you out of balance, you practicing the ATR, you probably going to be attracted to somebody that don't even practice the ATR. Because you need grounding. You need logic. Because just because you spiritual don't mean you grounded. So when you're not balanced, you're going to always draw other people in your life because you have a need for their energy. You have a need for their balance. In order to balance you, I should have said it like that. That makes sense? So this is why all of these things are going to lead up to, because I can't teach my classes, and when a lot of you guys don't understand where I'm really coming from. I am not here to promote the ideas that you were raised up with. I'm here to teach you the truth about magic, spirituality. So when you out here, you realize that this is a physical body, huh? The only reason why these are not titties, because we ain't on TikTok. The only reason why these are not titties is because of the testosterone. My hormones gave me a chest. Even though people tell me all the time I look like my mom and I look like my dad. You understand? But I mostly look like my mother. So I'm trying to explain to many of you guys, the only reason why your body shapes up like that is because chemicals. That's it. That's why people can take hormones and become a woman, and the other one can take hormones and become a man, because all your body is a temple. End of story. It's a period. It's not a comma. It's not a semicolon. All your body is a temple. That's why right now, I don't care how sexy you are. I don't care how pretty you think you are. You grow a mustache. You got a beard. You have to shave, huh? You grow a ear. Because at the end of the day, you're a woman, a man with a womb. That's the only difference. You is a man that can give birth. You got a womb. That's what it means, whether you're dealing with Egyptology, whether you are dealing with Ifa, whether you're dealing with Palo, all of those are masculine and feminine energy at work. And guess what? That's why a lot of people cannot work their Pati Pimbas. That's why a lot of people cannot work the Veve, because they don't understand the energy. And if you can't build that energy up, you're not going to get the benefit of it. All of this stuff that I was doing today, I went and been about, I'm harnessing energy. I'm utilizing this storm. I'm utilizing the winds. When I get off this live, yes, they always say, you don't know how to get rest. I'm going to utilize this energy, this huge natural battery to energize my work and my magic. So when them same people that say I should get rest, when I use that energy and that vibration, that frequency to help them, they're going to say, oh, thank God for Apostle Ely. Somebody got to get it, because you ain't getting it. So why you're out there tearing all this shit up, I'm going to be drawing energy. That is my mother. I am going to draw as much power from this storm that is this close as I can. And I'm going to harness it. How do you harness energy? You harness it with your crystal. Crystals hold energy, and depending on how big your crystals is how much energy it can house. These are nothing but facts. I hope this is really helping. So, when it comes down to these spiritual enlightenment, it's a lot of science, it's a lot of math. That's something I was told very young in my spiritual practice. I was 13 years old. He said, if you're not good at math and science, you're going to struggle in your spiritual practice. This is science. This is science. How I reverse curses. I use science. If somebody's sending negativity, I send you enough positive energy to outweigh that negativity. And then the stronger vibration is going to prevail. If somebody is doing work, if they want you to have negative experiences in your life, they have to send you more negative energy than you got positive energy. I'm going to say that again. In order to bring somebody into a low vibration, you have to send them more negative energy than they carry positive vibration. In the story, the stronger energy is going to prevail because they both are blessed by God, the positive and the negative. That's why you hear them say about polarity and duality. Whew. I told you it's going to get deep. Now, I don't know if Madam, my Scorpio is here tonight. Because I don't know exactly where she at is on planet Earth. Because if you're in Florida, especially, and those people that are in Fort Myers, oh my God. I have called some of my god sisters, and I talked to Shadow Wolves. I talked to Madam O'Shoe, people that I knew in that area, but they doing fine. They're doing good, and I was gonna check on them a little later. But they're okay. Spirituality is about humanity, and if you're trying to learn these spiritual practices for other reasons, you're gonna be off on another a path, and that just. Whatever type of heart you got and why you're doing something is the direction you're going to take. I'm really trying to help people, but I cannot help. What's up, Mama Brooks? My Capricorn. I cannot help people until I help myself. A lot of times when you guys see me out here and people are cashing, they actually help me get in a better place. That's why I'm able to come back and give you fresh manna. No matter how many times I come back on this live, I'm able to give you some insight, give you revelation, because I get better. When I open my horizons and I open my mentality, then I'm able to receive of the divine. So therefore, they can give me instruction. So my babes, or people that's really trying to learn, they're going to look at life very differently. And when your mind and your horizon is open, then you start getting a better opportunity of why Apostle Ely is able to speak to the storms. That's frequency and vibration. And if I vibrate high enough, those winds have to obey. I told them, do not destroy my property. Do not hurt my loved ones. I don't care where they at. I know y'all got to do. I used to try to pray this stuff away. When I started realizing, doing my study, realizing that our ancestors come right out of Africa, because we be summoning our help. Sometimes they, just like we need transportation to get where we get, nature is the transportation of our ancestors. And so these storms, these winds bring our ancestors. Our ancestors ride the winds. Our ancestors ride the waves. The water is a portal. Huh? And so therefore, we get stronger when Africa. Because let me tell y'all something. This, I need to say this too. Do not get mad with the Caucasians in this respect. If it wasn't for other Africans, they could not have enslaved Africans. If it wasn't for the sellout of some of these tribes that our own people sold us out, and how they also utilize their own magic to limit our magic, and what has happened over a period of time of slavery is that a lot of us over here up under this oppression, because y'all know when with this type of oppression, it makes our spirit, it makes our ashe stronger. And so now we have risen to certain heights and depth that they themselves cannot no longer control. They can't keep us blind. So I heard this magistrate in Ghana apologizing for their role in the enslavement of black people. Black people were not enslaved by white people first. Black people started slavery. And black people, those tribes sold other tribes. And it just so happened when the Europeans came over, they sold them on there. My cousin, handsome. Okay, carry on. Thank you, dog. So you think about who is the one that really, because a lot of the magic that we have is in our DNA. So who knew how to hinder us from growing spiritually? Because the Caucasian could have never subdued the black man or black woman. Couldn't have done it. They needed the assistance of other African people. Them same universal laws, those same ancient sciences, they use them against us. So charity begins at home, and also trouble begins at home. Okay? So my thing is that you need to recognize who you are, and everybody that look like us ain't for us either. And it's not white people that taught African people to look down on American African people. It was other African mothers and fathers teaching their children, other magistrates in that country teaching their children to look at us like that. So it ain't just a white man. It ain't just a Caucasian. It's us. That's why I love Wakanda. And I kept saying, how in the world As strong as our people are, how these people subdued us for 500 years? With the help of one of us. Every time something go on, one of them Caucasian, Bill Clinton, when he got in trouble, he went to Haiti. They have always been able to go to one of us and give one of us some resources, some money to turn around and enslave. Let me say it like this to you. For every $1 million that you have gotten to enslave your own people, for every dollar you got, that was 1 million people that have been hindered. For every time they sign a contract and pay you what they paying you, giving you what they giving you, that is to put 4, 5, 6, 12 generations of our people behind. Everything, let me tell y'all something. It's just like in the natural when it comes to a lawsuit, insurance. The people that actually pay the money for your insurance claim is the people that pay the premiums. They always shift the cost to the consumer. When you sue the city, you getting the money of the taxpayer. I need y'all to understand this concept. You're never bankrupting the individual that actually did the crime. So when they are paying you and they're giving you money, somebody got to suffer. That's why I put on my Facebook post, I'd rather make less money and set more people free than to make more money and ensnare people. So all of you guys that are out here supporting Apostle Ely and helping Apostle Ely, this is my goal. This is my dream. Because the more of us that are illuminated and we're operating by a higher frequency, a lot of this madness would not be going on. All of the ATRs teach us what? It take a village, right? They've been teaching that, right? All of the ATRs talk about a community, right? They talk about that and they teach that, right? Why is it that we're the only community that struggle with unity? Let me say this. The only way that racism could exist as long as it had, that means there were participators. I'm going to say it again. The only way that racism can have endured as long as it has not just been the Caucasian. There has other people that had to play a part in racism for it to exist as long as it has. For a lie to keep going, somebody got to keep telling it, right? Don't look at the obvious. Don't look for the obvious. I'm just trying to open y'all mind. There's so much to your spirituality that you have to unlock in order for you to really understand who the one got their foot on you, who the one really trying to hinder you, who the one that trying to keep you from elevating. There's a lot of things that could have taken place many years ago, but our people that enslaved us don't want to do reciprocity of the damage they have done to us. They got to pay just like everybody else got to pay. And my point is why I brought that up. That means the Native Americans had to play a part in it. That means the Latino, every other nationality, Chinese, because if the black man and the black woman is God, in order to keep us down, that means every other race of people had to play a part in that. Nobody could have been left out. Everybody had to play a part in that racism. It couldn't have existed. We would have rose a long time ago. So all these lies about trying to look at this, for everybody, hand was in the cookie jar. But we have evolved, and now the knowledge is being released. Many people are being illuminated, and now we understanding of the masculine and feminine energy, and that's why a lot of these people are nervous, because they feel like we're going to get our sciences back and we're going to do to them what they did to us. And we don't have to. You're just going to reap what you sow. It don't matter if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo. You understand why Haiti's still impoverished? They're being robbed. They ain't got nothing to do with their magic. Just like we being robbed of our resources. That's why Africa's so upset with the European, because the Africans sold us out and gave the European the resources to do it. And the European turned around and stiffed them. Always remember this, y'all. It's an old saying. There's no honor among thieves. And one snake ain't going to trust another snake. And if you could betray your own people, why would they trust you with their people? So all these sad stories, ain't no sad stories. One crook got crooked by another crook. One cheater got cheated by another cheater. That's all that done happened. But all of you that are opening your minds, I want y'all to go back to science. Don't take my word. Go study history. Go study science. And come to your own conclusion. If you're going to support me, I want you to support me wholeheartedly. Because it's going to take, for me to tell this type of truth, I'm going to be challenged. I got stuff I got to make sure I'm in a place. Y'all should see, look at this. I want y'all to see, I have to stay up. They're constantly sending magic against me. I'm not afraid of nothing. But that's why I have to stay up on myself. Because you cannot tell this type of truth and think you ain't going to be challenged. Think that somebody ain't going to try to put you to sleep. They don't want this type of truth being told. And I'm going to tell it as long as I live. Because I want to know the truth. I want to know how we, the divine gods, male and female, and all this stuff going on. Why we where we at? Huh? If Africa is the richest continent on planet, then why they ain't never come for us? If our magic's stronger than any magic on planet Earth, then why we where we at? Why we begging from somebody else when we should be supposed to create what? It's simple questions. I've been looked past the white man. I know he couldn't have done it. It's one of us. A group of us. Because nobody understands your magic like your blood. Is that lighter? D, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me tell y'all something. This is a self journey. And you got to be looking for the truth, not an excuse. You cannot be looking for opportunities. It is just not about doing spell work. And you don't have to be initiated to do spell work. Me too, Apostle. I want the facts, the true history. Exactly. And I'm talking, like everybody should know at this point at being grown. Truth is a bittersweet pill. You might love some things you hear and see. Then again, you may despise and be totally disgusted with some of the things. But at the end of the day, it's the truth. What that movie said, can you handle the truth? I don't know. Sometimes the truth is real scary. Sometimes it's shocking. Sometimes it's appalling. Sometimes it got you clutching your pearls. Sometimes it got you crying and rejoicing and dancing in the street. But at the end of the day, it ain't even about what they did. It's about I want to get to my personal evolution. And I'm going to try to bring along as many people, men and women, that want it. And I'm telling you guys, from personal experience, it's not easy. And it's a constant thing. It's a constant. I hope this helped. I hope that you guys got something out of this. I hope you literally go and research some of the things that I said. Go look over this video. And understand currency for real. Understand carbon energy, masculine energy, feminine energy for real. And what it is to be made of a divine being. That's the basis of a lot of my belief system. All I know that I can utilize voodoo to manifest it. I can utilize hoodoo to manifest it. I can utilize Ifa to manifest it. I can utilize Palo Miambe to manifest it. Any of the ATR, shamanism, I can use that. But at the end of the day, I got to understand where my power comes from. I got to understand who I am and my energy, my frequency, my vibration. And I got to know who am I supporting. All right, flowers. Oh, y'all chiming in big time. Thank you so much. So this is where I am with getting myself prepared to do this work tonight. And let's look at nature for what it is. It's only responding to the prayers of the righteous. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing exactly what we asked for. And it's bringing change. And we got to stop trying to have dominion over one another. God elevate me. It ain't about being over you. It's about being in a place to be able to help you. And I want it. You got a lot. You give a lot of teaching. And I do this because many of you guys, I feel like you are going to utilize this to actually make life better for yourself, and in turn making life better for the community. Helping myself end up helping other people. You helping yourself end up helping other people. That means we're going to be marrying and being in relationships with better, greater people. We're going to have more resourceful people to support our businesses and our corporations. We're going to have people that understand that it's your time right now, and I'm going to support you. And when my time come by, then God going to send somebody to support me. When we start understanding that we are all one, a lot of stuff going to make sense. As long as you keep thinking, when my turn going to come, when I'm going to get mine, you do not understand spirituality. You do not understand it. And I don't care how many candles you burn. I don't care how many ceremonies you go through. You do not understand spirituality. Because when you win, I win. When I win, you win. When I lose, you lose too. Just here to tell you, when we lost Maya Angelou, we lost something. When we lost Martin, we lost something. Only people that be talking about lights that we lose in this life is people when they want to shine. Huh? You want Malcolm X dead when you want to shine. But I guarantee there's a many days and nights you wish he still was alive. We all bring a light, and there's nobody like us. Huh? When I'm gone, it's it. I got 3 boys, but they ain't like me. I got one that's a Cancer, one that's a Pisces, and one that's a Leo. And they do not function like me, and they don't think like me either. So just because you have children, Samuel the prophet had children, and they was nothing like their daddy. Okay? So while the light's shining, where the knowledge is flowing, support it, give, do what you got to do. Because when that light go out, I hope you in a place so you can keep the lights on. All right. Did anybody want to read it? I didn't see Madame May. That's who I owe a reading to. Ain't like we got nowhere to go. Especially if you in Florida. Brother Mario, did anybody y'all see they cut my hair? Y'all see that? There's no chemicals in my hair. No chemicals. He cut it real low. I don't use no my gray show up when my hair grow. But this is actually my cranium. You sent a cash app? You sent a cash app for a reading? T. Carter? I don't know. Minister Mario might be. Minister Mario. Hey, y'all, listen. It's raining out there. This baby making weather. If you ain't trying, you ain't trying to have no more kids, y'all be careful. Scorpio. That wind is out there whipping. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. For T. Carter, the Scorpio. T. Carter, the Scorpio. Edidiosa, Rabashe. T. Carter, the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning T. Carter, the Scorpio. T. Carter, Edidiosa. All right, now. What is it that this Scorpio needs to pay attention to? All right, Scorpio. Hey, basa. Okay. Look at this right here. She can run, but she can't hide. Your shadow card. Look at this. Shadow is in dream state. That water sign. Fixed. Lamed. She don't want to hear this. Look at that. Yeah, baby. That calling. There it is right there. Lamed, hey. It says, with this name I will dream truthfully. Here they come. My soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night. This is an awakening card for Scorpio. I will awake each morning recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit, and wiser. Oh yes. Those are visitations right there. Ancestral visitations. And then your look at your transformation, the depth of death. That's Scorpio. It said none yud tav. She don't want to hear that. She want to stay to herself and make her money. She don't want to be bothered. But it's showing up in her cards. None yud tav. It said, I now focus my attention and meditation with total conviction and certainty upon the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. This is the transformative energy that is going on right now. Old things are being driven out of your life. And this card is talking about meditation. This is talking about your conviction right here. And this is also talking about focusing your attention. This means that you got to make sure that you are, when you put your mind to something, you need to keep your focus right there. And then your outcome card, Scorpio, look at this. DNA of the soul is in your blood. Aleph, Kaf, Aleph. It says, with this name I will receive nothing less than the full impact of the forces of creation. Ain't that what we talking about tonight? It said, I restore meaning to my life that often feels meaningless and purpose to a world that often appears aimless. Order returns, structure emerges, everything is tidied up. This is your outcome card. The very thing that you say that you don't know what you're looking for, well, it has found you. I don't know my meaning. It is showing up strong in your card. The awakenings are taking place on the inside, and it's talking about restoration with your purpose and for nature to operate in your life. She's like, I just want to tend to myself. I want to learn. But these cards right here are speaking loud. Yes. If I were you, my dear Scorpio, Psalm 25 and also Psalm 27. Yes. And say, not my will, O Lord, but thy will be done. That's a dangerous statement to make, but it's a necessary. I think that's everything. She said, flip them cards again. She said, Lord have mercy. Lord. All right. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. I need to do this work and stuff, but I hope that you guys, after this live, go back on that first video, also this video right now, and actually study. So you will understand who and what you're saying. Oh, you saying why? Mama Brooks? Son of a Chosen must be asleep. Capricorn. Hold on. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Let me go wake him up before I mess around and mess over. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let me burn some roll opener. All right. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Barbara Brooks, the Capricorn. Barbara Brooks, the Capricorn. Barbara Brooks, the Capricorn. Barbara Brooks, the Capricorn. That the Capricorn. Capricorn. Give me a fit with these cards. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Barbara Brooks, the Capricorn. Barbara Brooks, the Capricorn. What is it that this Capricorn needs to be focused on? What is it that this Capricorn needs to be focused on? Say, do it one more time. Let's see. All right, Mama Brooks, let's see what your shadow card is coming up. Is defying gravity. Thank you, Apostle Edith, for your enlightenment and truth, knowledge, and wisdom. You are a true light in our path. Thank you so much. Okay, and then Sister Brickhouse, Sagittarius. All right, Mom Brooks, your first card is Defying Gravity. That's your shadow card. Definitely Capricorn. Vava Lamed. It says, I use this name to unleash the power of mind over matter, soul over ego, and the spiritual over physical. My goal is not to renounce the physical world, but to eliminate its control over me and to become the true captain of my own fate. Faith is destiny. It said everything becomes possible. This card right here is talking about you getting control of self, and basically it's saying your mind over matter. In other words, idea over the physical, not allowing the physical world to hinder you from going after the spiritual things you desire. This card right here is talking about focusing on being the true captain of your own personal destiny. This is so such a good card for it said, I silence my ego, push the mute button. Now I call upon the light to speak on my behalf on all occasions so that every word elevates my soul and all existence. Mama Brooks, this card is talking about being very mindful of what's coming out of your mouth, because this card right here, with these two cards, they're very spiritual cards, especially for an earth sign. This card right here is talking about elevation, making sure that you're saying the right things concerning yourself as well as other people. This also talks about not taking a ego driven point of view, but it says hit the mute button and let your prayers manifest for you. Then this outcome card is talking about fertility, earth element. It says Kaf Lamed Yud. It says abundance and fruitfulness fills my being. I am imbued with the power of procreation. My personal meditation is more powerful. These cards are talking about your spirituality and taking care of your spiritual business. Meditation is focusing on those things which are lovely and of good report. It said I can also meditate upon others who are trying to start a family. As you advance and as you perfect your spirituality, you're literally going to help other people start not only families, but you're going to help them start their own businesses. This is definitely Capricorn, but this card right here is talking about not being carnal, but being spiritual, and opportunities are waiting for you. It talks about abundance and fruitfulness. Sister Brick House. I did some graveyard work for her too. All right, here we go. Sister Brick House. Sister Brick House to Sagittarius. Sister Brick House to Sagittarius. Sister Brick House. Sister Brick House to Sagittarius. Sister Brick House to Sagittarius. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Sagittarius. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this. What? Mama Brooks just said, thank you, on point. Did it go off? Angie, are you there?